to Life After Death, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the natural world and uncover the immortal jellyfish and what makes things immortal. I'm your host, Graham, and today we're diving into a fascinating concept, immortality. Our speakers today are Ian Tubbs and Araya Stickney, who have been researching immortality in its different forms. So, what does it mean to be immortal?
Means not, immortal means death. If something or someone were immortal, they would last forever. At this point, humans have not found a way to become immortal, but many people have devised theories of what being immortal would look like. People share their views on immortality through books, movies like Peter Pan or Hercules, or even through articles on the web.
Can you explain a little about gene manipulation and its effect on immortality?
Well, gene manipulation research, also known as genetic engineering, is a cool field where scientists change the DNA of living things, such as animals, to give them new traits or to help us understand how they work. One of the best tools they use is called CRISPR, Cas9, it's long. It's like a pair of scissors for genes, allowing scientists to edit genes in all sorts of plants, animals, and even bacteria. While gene manipulation holds great potential for extending lifespan and potentially addressing aging-related issues, it's unlikely to lead to true biological immortality as the human body is subject to inherent limitations.
What makes the immortal jellyfish immortal, and what can researchers copy or learn from the immortal jellyfish?
When the immortal jellyfish ages, instead of dying like most animals, it makes itself young and repeats its life cycle. Scientists are trying to develop narrative medicines, which are fields that recognize and utilize stories from patients as part of the healing process for degenerative diseases in humans by finding out how immortal jellyfish cells rejuvenate.
What does the concept of immortality mean to you?
Well, being immortal could mean a lot of things. There are different forms of immortality, such as physical, mental, and more. When most people think about immortality, they think of not being able to die and being able to withstand extremely harsh circumstances. Although this is not scientifically possible for humans, many fields in science work on slowing down the aging process of cells or even reversing aging in cells. Physical immortality can be the ability to survive challenging environments or poisonous animals that put a normal body to the test, but it can also be a way to live until you're 1,000+ years old. Mental immortality is a form of immortality that is possible for humans. It consists of your mindset and whether you let things affect you or not. Many people accomplish this by meditating or practicing mindfulness. Emotional immortality, in a philosophical sense, refers to the idea that our emotional and physiological essence continues to exist beyond physical death, perhaps through the lasting impact of our actions, thoughts, and relationships with others, or living on through art.
What connection can be made between the immortal life of Henrietta Lacks and the immortal jellyfish?
HeLa cells are considered immortal because people of all generations have been and will keep benefiting from them. The immortal jellyfish seems to be the only creature that regenerates itself when it gets old.
How will gene manipulation benefit humans and families?
Gene manipulation technology opens up a lot of exciting opportunities in not only farming but also medicine. In farming, gene manipulation can help create crops that are tougher against bugs, diseases, and bad weather. This means farmers can grow more food without using as many pesticides or fertilizers, which is better for the environment and helps feed more people around the world. In medicine, gene manipulation can offer hope to people with genetic disorders.
Are there any other examples?
Well, gene therapy can fix the bad genes that cause diseases like cystic fibrosis or muscular dystrophy. That can give hope to many families who want better health for their loved ones. There's also some really interesting research happening about how to make people live longer and healthier lives. Scientists are looking at how aging works and studying things like telomeres, which are special parts of our DNA that get shorter as we age. If they can find a way to keep these telomeres long, it may help people age more slowly, which sounds amazing. However, these possibilities come with some important gene manipulation questions that we will discuss later. If we can extend life, how will that affect our world? We need to think about issues like overpopulation and fairness, since not everyone has access to these kinds of treatments. Plus, we have to be careful about any unexpected problems that may arise from changing genes. Overall, gene manipulation research has the potential to change farming and medicine in incredible ways, but we need to talk about the ethical side of it too. As we learn more, we should make sure these advancements help everyone and that we consider the future of our planet and people.
Now back to the question from earlier. If we can extend life, how will that affect our world and people in general?
I think that if we extend life, a lot of things can happen. A lot of things happen in centuries, and if everybody were to live for much longer than a human's usual lifespan, then that could affect many things in the future. It could also lead to many more discoveries because people would have a lot more time to focus on certain subjects, but it could also change a lot of things.